you so much to the channel members for supporting me every month in memberships. I have added another tier if you guys are interested in checking that out. I appreciate you guys. Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. So before we get into this, I'm going to put the comment of the day up. If you guys want to take part in that, all you have to do is leave a comment and I randomly choose one from my new notifications. So we are back with a spooky fun challenge on the channel. It is October. I have been so not inspired, so not creative. I didn't know what I was going to do for spooky season. And I was sitting here wanting to build, and I actually love this house minus the stairs. That's a whole other thing, but I actually love how the house turned out. I love the sim. And I sat down and said, I kind of want to create a fun little spooky challenge. So that is what we are doing, the Supernatural Ascension Challenge. And it was actually named by Simplicity on YouTube, aka Lisa to me. So go check out her channel. Thank you for helping me name it because I had no idea what I was going to name it. But it's just going to be a fun little challenge for the month of October. And, you know, we'll see what we can get done here. I am pretty excited about it. And I am pretty proud of this house. You guys know I'm not a builder. But I did enjoy actually creating this. And of course, did I film it? No, I didn't. Didn't film it because I was like, it's probably not going to turn out. And I ended up having a lot of fun and enjoying it. But I'm going to introduce you to my sim and take a look at the house. But first, I want to read the rules and things that I have written for this challenge. So let me pull those up and we will, get into it. So what I have is you've always had an interest in the supernatural. You've been fascinated with magic and spooky things since you were a child. Now is your time to embrace it. You want to become a supernatural and experience it all. For the rules, you are to start out with a human sim and any spooky world of your choice. Pick a supernatural type that you would like to become when you learn the proper elixir. Choose the Alchemy Artisan Lifetime Wish and complete it. Must have the Supernatural fan trait. Every other trait you can choose whatever it is you want. Reach level 10 of the Alchemy skill. Become good friends with at least one sim of each supernatural type. So whatever world you choose, if there's a ghost, a vampire, witch, fairy, werewolf, become good friends with each one of them. You can only become a supernatural once you've created the elixir and use it on yourself. You're able to buy the items you need from the elixir shop or the consignment shop, but if you want more of a challenge, opt into growing your own items or searching out the items throughout the world. Whether your sim searches for it, you get a pet that helps you search for it. That's what I'm going to do is I kind of want more of a challenge, so I'm going to try to grow the items or search out the items either with my sim or getting a pet. You must marry a sim that is also a supernatural, but not the same type that you have chosen for yourself. You are to have at least one child, and you can have any job that you would like. Now, whenever you turn into your supernatural, once you've figured out the elixir, you've created the elixir, there's a rule for each supernatural type. So for a witch, you must ride your broom for tips for 2 hours at least once a week. Like in Moonlight Falls, there's obviously the festival lot, and you can, I think it's stunt ride for tips. So do that at least once a week for 2 hours. Vampire, raid the hospital once a week, or drink from at least one sim per week. For a fairy, play a fairy trick or do a fairy trap, or project aura at least once a week. And for the werewolves, hunt or hunt with pack at least once a week. That is what I have written for the challenge. It's just simple, it's fun, it's just a way to enjoy the spooky season, which is what I am so happy to do. So I'm going to show you guys the house, I'm going to introduce you to my sim, and then we're just going to get into it. So this is the outside of the house, and like I said, I am not really enjoying the stairs out here. I put them there just as a test and then totally forgot and built everything else, and then now it's telling me that something's in the way. No matter what I delete, just ignore the stairs, okay? They don't match. I cannot change the color. But if you know how to fix that and what's in the way, let me know, because I deleted walls, I deleted windows, I did a lot, and it's just, they're there. It is what it is, but this is our lot. We are in Moonlight Falls, and I am pretty happy with how this turned out. My sim is in the back here. I also have a gigantic spot to grow all the items that we need to make some elixirs, and also put a little bonfire out here just because, I mean, why not? And I also have a place to grow back here. But let's take a look inside the house. You guys know I'm not a builder, but I am pretty proud of this. I really love how it turned out. I kind of wanted to go with like trailer type vibes because, again, if you know me, I absolutely love like trailers. I don't know why, but I do. But this is kind of what I came up with. So we have like our little living space here. It's not a very big house, but I didn't want to start out with anything too crazy. We have our dining table here, a place to paint. And when she turns into a witch, because that is what I've chosen, I have this, I think it's the Pegasus one, right here. And I'm kind of digging like the purple vibe and everything. So went with that. We have a kitchen spot over here. And yeah, I'm a beginner builder, so I could decorate more and add things more, but you know, I'm trying my best here. I also have a bathroom over there, and then her bedroom over here, which I absolutely love. I do have a couple of places to plant inside, so when it's like cold season, if there's something particular that I really need while making elixirs, I can plant them in the bedroom, but that's kind of what I came up with. Like I said, I'm not the best builder, but I was really proud of this, and I hadn't been inspired to build anything in a while because every time I've tried, I wasn't enjoying it. So of course I didn't film when I actually am happy with this house. I really, really do love how it turned out. The stairs, we're not even going to talk about. Let me introduce you guys to my sim, and then we're going to start the challenge. So this is my sim, Kendra Michael. I love her so much. I had so much fun creating her. Obviously, our lifetime wish is the Alchemy Artisan. And for her traits, we have the Supernatural fan. She's brave because I thought brave would go well with if werewolves like change, maybe she won't pass out. I'm not sure if that actually happens, but I thought brave would be a good one. Gatherer will also be helpful for us. We have bookworm and schmoozer. And then her favorite color is lilac, food, mac and cheese, and she likes dark wave, and she is a Leo. So we're going to just get started here. She wants to harvest nice honey. So why don't we maybe take care of the bees here, because I did go ahead and place them out here just because, you know, we can make the flask of angry bees. For her job, I am not sure what I want to do for her job. I don't think I want her to be an alchemist, but I mean, maybe. But I also thought it would be kind of fun to be a fortune teller, kind of do, you know, alchemy and then fortune telling, because, you know, that just seems like a fun one. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. What shall we have her do? I'm kind of obsessed with her, but after she is done here, we're gonna come over here to the elixir shop, and we are gonna start researching, you know, some elixirs. I am not sure what level we need to be for the bottled witch's brew, which is what we're gonna need to turn her into a witch, but we're gonna try our best to make that happen. Totally forgot about the llama and Into the Future dropping by, but we're gonna just sell that and go back to what she's doing here and finish up taking care of the bees. So hopefully we will have a decent amount of honey, or at least a nice honey, because she does want to get a nice honey, learn alchemy, and also ride a magic broom, which we shall do when we get her to turn to a witch. So I'm super confused how she's using the broom when she's not a witch, but you know what, whatever. I guess they can. I have no idea. Let's see here. She wants to meet a supernatural, but I did see a snake here that I'm kind of interested in grabbing. Oh, I also see some spotlight mushrooms. So I wonder if is there a way that I can have her not use the broom until she is a witch, because I kind of want her to wait until she's a witch. I didn't think you could use them until you were a witch, but let's get the spotlight mushroom, and then I guess we'll... Oh gosh, wait, hang on. He is a werewolf, I'm nearly certain, so maybe we can befriend him. Oh, she's gonna also harvest, what is this, lime? Yeah, we want a lime tree. That's fine. I mean, we will have a couple of things to kind of start with, but I want to see if we can introduce ourselves to him because he's a werewolf. There's also a fairy here, so we'll say hi to Dahlia Goodfellow also. Just kind of get to know some of these sims, but we're gonna say hi to him. They're having a blast back there. Do you guys see them? All right, so we introduced ourselves to a werewolf, and we met a werewolf, or we met a supernatural. Let's see. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves. What does she want to do? Befriend a werewolf. That is the plan. We're going to say hi to a fairy, and we're going to come over here, see if we can get a skill point, and research some alchemy. And hopefully, oh my gosh, somebody is having a very stressful time, apparently. But anyway, we're going to let her do her thing. What does she want to do? Play with snakes. Should we keep the snake? I don't know if I really have room for the snake, to be honest. So I think I'm going to just sell him. All right, we learned one skill point, which is perfection. And of course, the first thing we learned is the Vial of Bliss. Let's research a couple times. I want to mix an elixir, and she also wants to. We get a couple of things here. I might mix the Vial of Bliss because I think it's just like one item. But I want to use the items that we just got to plant them in our garden so that we can kind of, you know, have things ready to go and have a pretty decent sized garden. It is summer and I'm hoping I can get a bunch of stuff planted and also use those items to create the next few elixirs. I don't know what level we need, but I'm hoping it won't take much to learn the Bottled Witch's Brew. She did learn the Flask of Sleep, but we're not going to create that one, I don't think. We'll see. We'll see what they each need. But I kind of want to do the Vial of Bliss so that she can use it on herself. Okay, we made level 2, so she is getting quicker at mixing up alchemic concoctions. All right, love to see that. Okay, we just learned the Jar of Friendship too. So Jar of Friendship could be helpful for, you know, this challenge because we need to befriend each supernatural type. So shall we try that? Let's try that. We'll do the Jar of Friendship. It needs a red Valerian, so we have one left. And if we use it on ourselves, maybe one of these two. Watch it be the sim, which is the llama, be the one that gets a jump in our friendship. But we're going to give it a try. And we're going to hope that it is one of the supernaturals that raises the friendships. All right, she's mixing and mixing. Did she create it? She's still tossing things in. She's smelling it. All right, I think she is going to be successful. So that is perfect. All right, let's see. Join the alchemist career. I cannot decide if I want her to be an alchemist. Maybe we should. Let's go ahead and use the elixir on ourselves and see if it will work on one of these two sims here. Did it help a relationship? She's BFFs with herself. Oh, I thought maybe it would help us, but that's all right. We will just have to do this on our own. In fact, you know what? She wants to befriend a werewolf. Let's go and greet him and try to butter his biscuits. Ooh, Samuel Goth. We'll have to try to become friends with him or Olivia. But let's see if we can get him to become our friend. Let's get to know him a little bit. Let's ask him about his career. Ask him about his sign. See if he's single. I keep clicking dance together. Ask about alma mater. And maybe enthused about hunting since he is a werewolf. He is a scientific researcher. He's a workaholic. Hold on. Let's get rid of alma mater because he will get so mad if I ask him that. So we found out he's married. We are going to applaud his hard work because, you know, workaholics love that. Maybe flatter him a little bit. We got a bunch of people getting jobs because, you know, we just got here. Maybe we'll be a little funny, make a silly face. And give him a compliment. Let's see. Maybe tell him a dramatic story. Oh, he might not like that, though. I feel like maybe he won't like that. Let me see. Tell him a dramatic story. Is he... I feel like he's not going to enjoy this. Okay, I was wrong. He seems to actually really love it. Let's share a secret with him. And also applaud his hard work again. Because they just love that so much. Okay, so we're friends. Let's show him a funny video and do a shaka bra, and maybe we will even praise him a little. So we're doing pretty good here with him, so I am loving that. We are still just friends. Oh my goodness, she wants to kiss him for the first time, but he's married. So I'll lock it in because you know how my Sims are. But I don't know. Let's make another silly face. I want to see if we can at least become good friends with him. We're very close, it looks like. I mean, he seems to be... Oh, she wants to also... Is there a vampire in the room? Because I feel like maybe there is. Is it this guy? I think David is a... Who turned Joe into a toad? Oh my god, who turned Joe into a toad? I don't know who did it, but I wish I would have seen it. Okay, we're good friends with him, which is absolutely perfect. Let's ask about Day, and then we are gonna go introduce ourselves. Oh gosh, where did he go? Where did he go that quickly? He's probably right in front of my face. Did he go in here? Here he is. I think he's a vampire, so let me do a friendly introduction to him. And I am going to lock that in over the nice honey. But oh my gosh, poor Joe. He's like, what did I do? I'm just trying to do my homework. And someone did that to a teenager, which is even worse. That is hilarious, though. Anyway, let me see. I'm pretty sure this guy is a vampire. Usually that'll pop up if somebody is, you know, that's walked in is a vampire. I'm pretty sure. Let's go ahead and introduce ourselves to him. Maybe. Yes, he is. Okay. She wants to befriend a vampire, which we will try to do. She needs to get her needs up, though, so let's just ask him about his career, and then we're going to also do a friendly introduction to him. Oh, okay. Well, he dislikes children, so that's going to be, I guess, difficult. I'm going to send her home and get our garden started. She is a bit hungry, so maybe she'll have to eat something before we even do so. I might even have to do... wait a minute. Hold on. There is something to collect there, and I would like for you to get it. I don't know what is happening, but something is happening. Oh, wait. Is there something over here? Is there, like, romance? I think there's some romance going on. There's still a toad here, but we got a tanzanite, so let's get out of here. There's just, like, too much going on. She's gonna eat some mac and cheese, and I'm probably gonna have her go to sleep, but I think that I really do want her to join fortune telling. I feel like that would be fitting for her to want to do some magical type of stuff for her job. So, you know, I think that's what I'm gonna do when she wakes up in the morning. We're gonna become a fortune teller. I don't think we're gonna be a scam artist. I feel like I would like to go down the more positive route, but you never know. It's bright and early. I have her getting her garden kind of set up and ready to go. We're gonna start on that. And then I think I'm going to take care of our bees and see if we get any sort of honey, because we can definitely sell the honey for a little bit extra money at the consignment shop. And then we're going to get her job in the fortune-telling career, because, you know, it sounds fun to me. So why the heck not? Be a little extra money. Let's get these few items planted. The spotlight mushroom and the limes we cannot plant yet, because we don't have the skill level for that. But, you know, we're going to get ourselves started here. Then we're gonna take care of these guys. So we did get some honey and beeswax. Let's see. We have some normal quality and very nice quality. And the beeswax is normal and also very nice quality. I'm gonna have her get some food, and then we're gonna head off to get our job. So now she's taking the taxi, and I have no idea where her broom went because it's not inside, so I'm gonna have to repurchase a broom. I don't know what that glitch was, but either way, we are back at it, and we are heading off to get our job in fortune telling. So I might actually have her fish too. What do we need for the bottled witch's brew? Because I cannot quite remember, but let's go see what we have and who our boss is. I am a little curious to see who we have as a boss. So yes, we're gonna do this 1 to 5 p.m. Let's see. Our boss is, oh my gosh, our boss is Olivia Goth. That is perfect because we need to befriend a ghost. Is there anything around here? I thought I saw there's something over here. What is that? That's a mushroom, but it's not ready to be harvested. There is an apple tree. Oh wait, is Olivia around? What is she doing? She's heckling her. Girl, don't do that. We need to befriend her. Oh my gosh. What a terrible sim. Anyway, let's go back to the elixir shop. Although she wants to come here. You know what? Let's go to the library because I do need to find her a sim. And I kind of want to place down a couple of sims. What is this? Oh, that's the same thing I was looking at. I didn't see the tree because I was zoomed in. But we're going to see what kind of sims are here. But I do need to find her, you know, a sim for, you know, a future romance. We'll see who is in town, if story progression has had any sim come to town. We are about to find that out. All right, we're gonna go ahead and use this computer right here. We're gonna create a profile. I might even check for pets, but first of all, I want to see who is here. What does she want to do? Socialize with a fairy. I am gonna lock that in. She also wants to create a vial of bliss, but we don't have anything. I mean, I guess the limes and stuff will work because I think we can use anything for that. But let me see who is here. So save profile. Let's go ahead and browse profiles because I know we don't have any messages. So let's see who we have here. Gladstone, I absolutely love. Samuel is a ghost. Branch is a fairy. Argus is a werewolf, I think. And he's a werewolf. He's a vampire. And I think these two are just humans. Let's go ahead and send Gladstone. He's commitment issues. Let's send him a message. And who do we have here? Chauncey, for some reason I thought you were a supernatural, but I feel like I always turn you to a werewolf. So he might be a human. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's a human from the looks of it. Yeah, he's a human, but I feel like I always turn him into a werewolf because he just kind of makes a good werewolf. Are any of you guys... Let me see if you're a supernatural or if you are. We're going to just introduce ourselves to these couple of Sims. Oh my gosh, I never noticed. He looks like he has a plumb bob tattoo on his neck. Do you guys see that? I never noticed that before. Okay, they're attracted to one another. He's a human though, so let me see. Alice just threw that book. I don't know where she threw it, but let's see. Are we not going to introduce ourselves to her? Let's try a friendly introduction. Okay, I guess we're not able to. Whatever. Look who it is. Gladstone Farmwell. But I feel like he looks like he's human. I'm pretty sure he's human, but another one that I typically turn to werewolf. But let's see here. Yeah, he's human, so he is not someone that we can really go after. We can attend an alchemy class, but there's also some butterflies over here. So let's go ahead and attend alchemy class and then research the supernatural. And you know what? Maybe we can view the phase of the moon too. All right, so we got the Zephyr Metalmark butterfly, so we can use that for something. But let's go ahead and go learn some alchemy and then maybe learn a little bit about the supernatural. So we are almost at level 3 for our alchemy, but it looks like Kendra Michael steps into the vault of antiquity and is overwhelmed by the number of books within. So much knowledge in such a small place. She closes her eyes and reaches for a book. Hours of research finally yield some interesting results that could change the way people think about ghost studies. Kendra Michael has discovered a lost series of illustrated spectral cookbooks, which are translucent and float a few inches above the table. She could examine the illustrations in depth, or she could try to decipher the recipes within. What should she do? I think we're going to need some sort of like painting skill or obviously some sort of cooking skill. And she doesn't really have any of those. So I'm going to try to decipher the recipes and see what happens there. Trying to understand how or why ghosts cook for one another is only a recipe for madness. Kendra Michael couldn't continue for fear of losing her mind. Maybe if she had a better grasp on the fundamentals of human cooking. Yeah, we don't have any sort of like cooking skill whatsoever. So she is feeling loony right now, which is really great. She's going to do a little lunatic embrace from the Vault of Antiquity, which is so funny. And you know what? I'm going to just let her. Did you guys just see that Sim disappear? That was a robber. Like, if I get robbed tonight, I'm going to be so mad. So she did not appreciate the lunatic embrace. But let's see. Shall we go over here? I think the festival is over, and I don't see any Sims. Oh, I do see a fairy. Let's go introduce ourselves to Flora. She does want to socialize with a fairy, so I mean, why the heck not? Let's go ahead and give it a go. Say hi to her. Do we work tomorrow? 1 day and 16 hours. So she's actually off tomorrow. I don't know who that is. He looks like he's like an explorer. Learn her sign. Let's ask career and ask sign. We'll do all the things. Maybe we can befriend a fairy. But it is getting late and she is feeling a little tired. There's nothing for us to harvest over here. Oh, she's a gardener. Love that. I was going to have her go home, but I forgot I wanted to take a look and see what kind of pets were available. I feel like a cat is obviously what we want for a witch, but I also want to see if there's any dogs. Like, I just want to see if there's anything that's kind of like calling out to me. So we're going to let them load up and take a look. Oh, look at you. Do we have any natural hunters? It looks like you're a natural hunter. You're a natural hunter. Okay, let's see what kind of doggos we have. Look at this little biscuit. The face is killing me. That dog looks angry. Aggressive. We don't really want aggressive. You're a natural hunter. You're so cute. Oh my gosh, they're all so cute. I don't know if I really am connecting with any of those just yet. I currently have her reading a cooking book so that we can maybe try again at the Vault of Antiquity. We do need to come over here and also care for our plants And I think I'm gonna go check up on the alchemy station and see if we can learn anything else before I wrap up the first part of this challenge. So she did level up her gardening skill. We have a couple of things that we can plant, so I might as well go ahead and do so. We'll put the apple tree over there and we'll plant the basil and also the pear over here. Let's see what kind of space we have. Oh, we also have ginseng. Can we plant that there? We're going to. And a peppermint seed we'll put right there. So we are now at the elixir shop, and I am seeing some things flying around here and also lying around here. So I'm gonna have her grab those. And it looks like he's kind of in our way. Okay, I think he might be moving, and we're gonna come over here and research, see if we learn anything new. The elixir shop is definitely a perfect place to kind of catch things because there's always stuff just kind of flying and, you know, different things are here. So it's definitely helpful to come here daily and kind of grab some of the items. So let's see, she's about to level up. I'm hoping we will learn that soon. What we need, we reached level 3. She wants to learn a new elixir, but it's the full moon, so she's gonna freak out. Do we have any werewolves that are going to change? I feel like Dwayne is a werewolf. I am getting a sneaking suspicion because he's going to put his book down. I'm pretty sure. Isn't this a guy? Oh, was it Jules McDuff or was it Joe? Was it Jules? Now I don't know. Somebody. Oh, we have another werewolf over here. Who do we have? Oh, that's our friend's wife. I don't think he's here, but yeah, Dwayne is turning to a werewolf too. We've got a couple of them, and she doesn't seem to be freaking out since she's brave, because, you know, your Sims always pass out when they change. We learn the ad nauseum, but of course not what we need, so let's just give it a go a couple more times, and then I'm gonna mix an elixir, because she did want to do the Vial of Bliss, so, I mean, why not? We've got couple items in here that we can use for it. Oh, we just learned the Flask of Angry Bees. We can create that one because we have some honey and beeswax, but let's see what else we got. She's about halfway to the next level, which is fantastic. Ooh, we learned the Vial of Enlightenment. Okay. What's next, girl? I need the bottled witch's brew. Oh, she learned the invigorating elixir, which is also quite nice. The invigorating elixir will keep her up. But we don't have a wolfsbane. And the Vial of Bliss is literally any food ingredient. Vial of Enlightenment, take a sip and settle down for a rest to gain a quick skill boost. I am going to do the Vial of Bliss, and we're going to go ahead and use that on ourselves. We just gained another skill point, so we're a level 4, and I'm hoping she's able to make this because the Vial of Bliss is like the first one you learn. It looks like she was successful. So let's go ahead and drink the elixir and use it on ourselves. And then we're going to research 3 more times. So we're 2 out of 50 for our lifetime wish, which is pretty good. Now let's go ahead and see if we learned anything new. Any Sims around here? I think all of the werewolves left. Oh, we learned zombification. That's a fun one. We learned the essence of magic. Not quite what we need, but you know, that's fine. Let's see. Come on. Bottled witch's brew. That's what I need, girl. That is what I need. The last one we learned was a skill booster, so not quite what I need, unfortunately. But I think I'm going to wrap up the first part right here, and I'm going to film another part right after this because I am enjoying this, and I also want to be able to make sure that I get this challenge complete because it is October, so it will be kind of like a spooky takeover, and I will be posting this a lot along with Supernatural and probably a couple other spooky things. So let me know what you guys think about this challenge in the comments down below. If you are planning on trying this out for yourself, also let me know. Leave a like on the video so I know that you guys are enjoying it. Go ahead and subscribe to join the family. I would love to have you here. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video.